Λοιπόν, επιστρέψαμε κυρίες και κύριοι και ήρθε η ώρα τώρα για να κάνουμε την ουσιαστική συζήτηση με τον κύριο Γέσπερ Γιάνσον, τον αθλητικό διευθυντή της Ομόνοιας. Και πάντα επαναλαμβάνουμε με τη βοήθεια του Γιώργου του Σαζεΐδη. Η πρώτη...
Ολοκλήρωσε. Απλώς θέλω να ξεκινήσουμε μια ερώτηση για να βάλουμε μια τάξη κάτω.
Ναι, να ξεκινήσουμε όμως με το παιχνίδι πρώτα.
Ωραία.
Να ξεκινήσουμε με το παιχνίδι και να ρωτήσουμε τον κύριο Γιάνσον αν αυτό το αποτέλεσμα είναι αποτέλεσμα των αμυντικών αδυναμιών που έχει η Ομόνοια ή των επιθετικών αδυναμιών που έχει η Ομόνοια, παρά το γεγονός ότι έφτιαξε ευκαιρίες, δεν κατάφερε να πετύχει περισσότερα γκολ από τον αντίπαλο και να κερδίσει.
My Greece is not too good, so the translation here I didn't really understand. Yeah, but you were into that we let in quite a lot of goals, especially against teams where we believe that we should control the matches more. And yeah, I think we get a little too wide in the way we play. Also little. Actually, I feel we are a little stressed in the situation in the defense. Actually, I think it comes with actually training together, playing together, some new players. We need to find a balance there that we get the stability in the defense. Actually, we know that we always create a lot of chances, so it's very irritating. Like yesterday, that we let in 3 goals. It's in the end, we couldn't have it like that. If you score 3 goals, you should win the game.
Ποιο ήταν όμως το μεγαλύτερο πρόβλημα? Το αμυντικό ή το επιθετικό?
Yeah, as I said, we score 3 goals. That should be enough for winning a game at home. So definitely in the defense. Now it is also like this. I'm the sport director. I always worked that it should be very clear rules in the football club, and my is more in a strategic way and long term. So I leave those questions mainly for my coaches, actually.
Η ερώτηση μου είναι η εξής. Ποιος έχει την ευθύνη για το στρατηγικό σχεδιασμό της ομάδας? Εσείς ή ο πρόεδρος?
Το σωματείο. Η ομάδα, η εταιρεία, ναι.
No, it's me. President is obviously he is the owner of the club and the president. But I believe that I'm here because I have the specific knowledge about football, and I know that the president is very clear on that. He leaves every man in the club for his mission. So. It's very clear. But as usual in the football clubs, it's you always do it together. You take the decisions together, always. But in the end, it's my responsibility.
Ποιο είναι το πλάνο της Ομόνοιας τα επόμενα 1-2 χρόνια και ποιο είναι το πλάνο της Ομόνοιας σε 8-10 χρόνια?
I believe the president and the CEO was very clear when I came that of the strategy of Omonia and where we should head in the future, and that's my mission to fulfill that. I think, I'm sure that they scouted my work since before. I always worked with a clear strategy, bringing in players to develop, to sell to bigger leagues. And also take care of that we have an academy and the road for the young players, the Omonia Academy players. They should feel that they have the chance to play in Omonia if they are good enough. So to bind together the academy to keep Omonia as a Cypriotic club where we have very good Cypriotic players, and then combine that with foreign players. And obviously, which I noticed, and I know before, but I really noticed, but Omonia should be a club who win titles also and play in Europe. So that's the easy mission for me. to fulfill that from the president and the board.
Αυτούς τους στόχους ο κύριος Γιάνσεν πιστεύει ότι μπορεί να τους ολοκληρώσει σε ένα σύντομο χρονικό διάστημα?
We definitely could fulfill it now. I believe that we have a team and a squad and the rest of the club who should be up in the top and compete for the title here in the league. That I'm certain about, and that the demands we should have also. Then one year you can have a post out, or next year post in. It's a tight league. I follow the Cypriotic League on distance for many years, and I see it's improving. It's more and more teams who can compete for the league. But definitely we should be top three, and with some luck we should also compete for the championship. Mm-hmm. I can add also one thing in my work is also to have a sustainable club. You can go all in and win the league one year. But for a sport director and the mission I have from the club is that we should be a sustainable top team, and with bringing up players, develop the game, and also have an economy in balance, because you can always win one year, but for a sport director it's also to be sustainable over years. Yeah? Mm-hmm. So I just want to add that to be clear about the different positions in the club.
Mm-hmm. Για ποιο λόγο η Ομόνοια είναι με δύο σεντερφόρ?
Because we mainly play with one striker. That's the main reason. Also, I believe also because this is what I say with sustainable. When I see a potential in the player, mm-hmm. I saw Kakoulis very early. I saw the potential of him. And if you should develop, you need playing time. It also goes into my work, and the mission I got is to develop players and sell them abroad. Then they need to play. So this is, first of all, it's mainly we play with one striker. And then it comes players, and players need to play to develop. And this is very clear. And we have a lot of offensive players in that matter. And as I said before in an interview, you only play with 11 players on the pitch, as long as they don't change the rules. So last year Kakoulis made 8 goals on 1,241 minutes or something. Yeah. This I saw before I came, which means that Pittas won the goal scorer title. Mm-hmm. I think he played like 3,240 minutes, 3 times more. So that's my expectation for Kakoulis, and that I can send the message to him. Yeah.
Okay.
Συνέχισε. Αφού έχεις πάρει τη ροή στις ερωτήσεις, συνέχισε.
Ποιο είναι το σχέδιο με τους Κύπριους παίκτες? Συγγνώμη. Και εννοώ Κακουλής, Λοΐζου, Χάμπος ή και μικρότερους?
Yeah, the plan is, I believe, and that was one of the reasons I accepted the offer from Omonia, okay. Because I saw very clearly that I understand it is a lot of foreign good players in the league, but I was surprised over the level of the Cypriotic players. That made it more interesting for me to come, and also now when I see them in daily training, and I believe this need to be for Omonia, but even for Cypriotic football in general. You need to play the young players to develop the football in the country, to develop the national team. And it's also a clear mission from the club that we should be the club who play the Cypriotic players. And I think that should be very much noticed, and that we do it. Campos has been great the last matches when he gets to play.
Okay.
Θα θέλατε να έχετε τον Μάριο Ηλία στην ομάδα σας?
Yeah, he fits the strategy. He fits the strategy how we want to build it in long term. Sometimes it works out, but we, this work, like improving the squad, looking at the short term, long term, that goes on all year around. We are out scouting all the time. And then sometimes it's an opportunity, and then you get it, and sometimes you miss it. But then football players, it's a lot in the world actually. So it's need to be the right timing, the right moment, and also very important that it fits into the squad and the strategy of the club.
Η ερώτηση είναι η επόμενη, Πανίκο, αν θα φέρει και άλλους παίκτες από την Σουηδία. Έφερε τον Φράνσον, έφερε κάποιους ποδοσφαιριστές που επίσης ξέρει από το παρελθόν. Εάν έχει στα πλάνα του για τον Ιανουάριο κάποιους παίκτες που γνωρίζει ο ίδιος.
Not specific, but obviously I know the Scandinavian players very good, and as I've been working there for all my career, almost except for a few years in Belgium, but not for sure. Definitely not it when I come here or also open up other markets. I think it's not so easy either. It should be the right player. It's a different mentality, different way of football. So it's not. It's always like that. It's different culture. So not specific Swedish, no.
Κάποιους παίκτες όμως με τους οποίους έχει δουλέψει στο παρελθόν ή τέλος πάντων κάποιους παίκτες τους οποίους γνωρίζει, τους έχει στο πλάνο του για τον Ιανουάριο ή είναι πολύ νωρίς ακόμα να μιλάμε για τις μεταγραφές Ιανουαρίου?
Yeah, it's a little too early to talk about what we are already there. Definitely, you need to be ahead, and we need to develop that also. That we are proactive instead of reactive. That goes into my work also, but it always happen things in the transfer window. Hopefully also we have players who develop, and we get interest from bigger leagues. They got interesting, but yeah, things always happen in football. You can never relax.
In what position?
What positions? Now that's what I mean. That's way too early to say about. But we know also we have a good structure of the squad. We know what contracts running out, and then you need always to build a squad. And usually say you never have the time, but to get you need 1, 2, probably 3 transfer windows to change the structure if needed, and go to all the way to where we want to be in Omonia.
Ένα από τα συμβόλαια που λήγει στην Ομόνια είναι του Φαπιάνο το καλοκαίρι. Ο Ανδρέας ο Δημητρίου πρόσφατα σε δηλώσεις του, αν θυμάμαι καλά, είχε πει ότι σύντομα θα έχουμε καλά νέα. Υπάρχει κάτι το οποίο μπορούμε να ανακοινώσουμε για την περίπτωση του Φαμπιάνο όσον αφορά την ανανέωση του συμβολαίου?
Nothing we can announce, but Fabiano is a fantastic keeper, and like I said before, he is Omonia. You see him, the supporters loves him, and he loves Omonia, and are a fantastic keeper. But then I need to add that our keeper team, if I say it like that, or the 4 keepers we have, that is extremely high quality. I must say, and perhaps a little too good for the level we are at in Cyprus. But Fabiano is so professional and fit and that good. So as long as he can perform, we hope that we keep him in Omonia. But you need to add there also that we have 3 other really good keepers.
Έχει την ποιότητα η Ομόνια αμυντικά να διεκδικήσει το πρωτάθλημα?
Yeah, definitely. I don't answer me other than that. No, but what I say, we have changed a lot on the central defenders. Yeah? It's also, as I'm a old central defender myself, there you need to build up relations. That's probably the most important position, where you build relations between those who play. If you see our central now Nicolas is back and fit. They played 2 matches. Colombali, I know he's a Mali national team player and played in Liga, which is obviously very good league. I think that I know that he's a fantastic central defender. It takes time to come into a league, to a team. Then we have Lange and Miletic, and then we have some youngsters also back there. So that's a position I'm not worried about, but we need to improve the relations. And as I said before, I think we get a little stressed in some situation. We need to be calm and confident.
Ακούσατε, φαντάζομαι και εσείς κύριε Γιάνσον, ότι υπήρξε μια έντονη κριτική για τον Κουλιμπαλί. Πώς θα απαντούσατε σε αυτούς, έτσι όπως μας λέτε, έχει πολύ καλό στάνταρ ποδοσφαίρου, ο συγκεκριμένος ποδοσφαιριστής. Πώς θα απαντούσατε σε αυτούς που άσκησαν κριτική στον Κουλιμπαλί?
He got turned in the second game. We let in a goal and he got a good dribble, and then everything was going around. If you look at the qualities he has, I have no doubt. But also, you need to be allowed to get dribble in one moment. Otherwise, I believe that Koulibaly, when he gets into the league, you see it in several cases. Before I came, I heard criticism of Bezos and a lot of players. I know since long experience, and it's not only on Cyprus, or it's in the bigger leagues and in the smaller leagues, that it takes time to change the team and change a different way of playing. So no doubts about that. I don't either think it's a fair criticism against Koulibaly, actually. So.
Ποιες ομάδες είναι καλύτερες από την Ομόνοια?
I'm never going to say. I think we have the best team, for sure. And that I do actually in all the clubs, but I believe a lot in my players. And what I've seen, it's now that we are improving all the time, and we will set a way of playing that it should be Omonia style also. That's a long-term plan that we look like Omonia, but I can't see, and I always going to believe that our team is the best. Yeah.
So you will win the champion.
I say if we have post in and we play together, but it's a tight league, obviously. But everything you train every day to get better. You need to create relations in football. Then a lot is in confidence also. That I noticed when I came. I felt little bad confidence in the club among the players, which I think is strange, because Omonia should be a big club. I see the quality of the players. Sometimes I see in the matches that we lack in confidence. But this is things we need to work on, because I'm 100% sure that we have the quality, and we need to believe in it more, because with support from the supporters and all the feelings they have, we need to play more with the heart and more with the confidence to be more aggressive and more confidence when we play.
About Apoel?
Apoel, that's a big rival. I can understand that it's also an emotional club and emotional surroundings that you see not at least on the bench. It's different, I believe, to be a coach or a leader or a player in the clubs with the big traditions, because you get affected of the traditions. This is my ambition also, to learn to know Omonia and set the way of playing, which attract the supporters, because it's them we play for.
Yeah.
And in the end, you can bring in players who fit that way of playing and fit that way of club. That's what I mean a little with Aris. When I see they play, they bring in players for that way of playing, without being an expert on Cypriot football or even Omonia. But I saw last year you had 3 coaches, so perhaps we haven't set. Now I see what Sofronis want to do, And then that's get it easier for me to look for players who fit into that system. This is the things which take a little time, but you never have time in football. Yeah, but
okay.
Ο Λοΐζος Λοΐζου και ο Καρίμ Ανσαριφάρτ, οι οποίοι δεν είναι στα καλύτερά τους στο ξεκίνημα της χρονιάς, πώς μπορεί να τους βοηθήσει?
I believe, I have a feeling that Luiso is very. I talk to him a lot. We have a deal there. I think that he is a fantastic talent. He needs to be a talent in his head also. There is the main thing. I think he is on the right way. Again, his qualities is extreme. And I have big hopes for Luis the coming month. I also believe that the break, I hope he is training good enough here now during the national team break, and I also hope that he gets some match minutes with the national team. According to Karim, it's obviously a quality player who has played the 3 World Cups and been the top scorer in Greece. And it's all about this. It doesn't matter if you are 18 or if you're 33, 34. It's confidence, and also that we play him in its good sides. Yeah, that's what I say. We know the qualities of Karim. You need to get him going only.
Εγώ θέλω να ρωτήσω ποιες είναι οι προσδοκίες για τον Αλιούμ, για τον Φράνσον και για τον Αμού.
Και να βάλω πάνω σε αυτό και κάτι άλλο. Ήρθαν και δύο ποδοσφαιριστές οι οποίοι βρίσκονται στην K19 της Ομόνοιας. Η προσδοκία και για αυτούς μαζί με τους άλλους που ανέφερε ο Πανίκος ποια είναι?
What should I say? My ambition is that the players, all the players we bring in, should contribute for Omonia and play as good as possible. Fransson, obviously, I know since a long time, playing in managing opponent teams, and when he was at his best, he was a Swedish national team player. I know also that the Swedish national coaches are following him here now. He didn't play so much in AIK Aten, but in Sweden, and then he very good. He's in a good age, and he's a very intelligent central midfielder who will be important for Omonia in the future. Alioum, he's a great potential. He has already made impression with his coming into the pitch. He's very strong and fast and can make points. And the other players we talked, Amo, him I sold a few years ago to FC Copenhagen and brought him in from Nigeria. Super talent, a super player, have had a tough year behind him. Our physical team and the staff has worked amazingly with him the last couple of months. So that's more. It's only upsides on that. If we can get him going, we have a super player who's. But now it's more that he need to get fit and get playing football. Yeah, the African boys.
Yes.
Okay, no, they are on trial. No, they are on trial, and they train with under-19. They're probably going to train with the first team here in the coming weeks. I think it's an interesting market. I've been successful in that market before. It's a lot of potential in Africa, and I have good contacts there. I've been scouting there before, bringing players, develop, and if you do it in the proper way in the club, you have a huge potential. But it's a hard work. So these players we just look at the moment.
Μια τελευταία ερώτηση, αν και εφόσον θα ήθελε να μας πει έναν ποδοσφαιριστή ή δύο ποδοσφαιριστές που θα ήθελε από άλλες κυπριακές ομάδες στην Ομόνοια. Και δεν αναφερόμαστε ασφαλώς στον Μάριο Ηλία, ο οποίος...
τελείωσε.
Ναι, όχι και τελείωσε. Το θέμα μέχρι και πριν από λίγες μέρες ήταν ανοιχτό. Κάποιους άλλους ποδοσφαιριστές. Ποιοι τον έχουν εντυπωσιάσει?
Yeah, definitely. But I'm not going to sit and say this in television. That I keep for myself. But I've seen a few players, and yeah.
Cypriot players?
Yeah, that I've seen, definitely. Yeah.
So there will be some transfer in January from Cyprus?
Could be. Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't told anyone yet. I need to talk to the coach and to Simos and the president.
Foreign players or Cypriot players?
That we see. We build the squad and the team bit by bit, but definitely I've seen some Cypriotic players now when I learn to know the league. Yes.
Ένα τελευταίο μήνυμα στον κόσμο της Ομόνοιας για να ολοκληρώσουμε.
What I should say to the fans?
Yeah.
Yeah, believe in the players, believe in the project, support until 90-95 minutes, and then you can be critical afterwards. But I think it's so important. I think it's important for the players with emotions and everything. But give it 90-95 minutes plus, and then you can yell at me after the match is finished. But during the game, keep on pushing, and believe that, and be proud of Omonia because. It's a great club.